There is something within me that might be illusion, as it is often case with young, delighted people. But if I would be fortunate to achieve some of my ideals, it would be on the behalf of the whole of humanity. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. I have not penetrated into the secrets of this core, but I know that it exists. We all make mistakes, and it is better to make them before we begin. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. It will soon be possible to transmit wireless messages around the world, so simply that any individual can carry and operate his own apparatus. Electric power is everywhere present in unlimited quantities and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, oil, gas, or any other of the common fuels. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. Our entire biological system, the brain, and the earth itself work on the same frequencies. The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. I could only achieve success in my life through self-discipline, and I applied it until my wish and my will became one. I am credited with being one of the hardest workers, and perhaps I am, if thought is the equivalent of labor, for I have devoted to it almost all of my waking hours. When natural inclination develops into a passionate desire, one advances towards his goal in 7 leap boots. Every living being is an engine geared to the wheelwork of the universe. Though free to think and act, we are held together, like the stars in the firmament, with ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. My method is different. I do not rush into actual work. When I get an idea, I start at once building it up in my imagination. I change the construction, make improvements, and operate the device entirely in my mind. Archimedes was my ideal. I admired the works of artists, but to my mind, they were only shadows and semblances. The inventor, I thought, gives to the world creations which are palpable, which live and work. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Today's scientists have substituted mathematics for experiments, and they wander off through equation after equation, and eventually build a structure which has no relation to reality. The scientific man does not aim at an immediate result. He does not expect that his advanced ideas will be readily taken up. His work is like that of the planter, for the future. His duty is to lay the foundation for those who are to come, and point the way. He lives and labors in hopes. The individual is ephemeral. Races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. Be alone. That is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born. Of all things, I like books best. We crave for new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. I do not think there is any thrill that can go through the human heart like that felt by the inventor as he sees some creation of the brain unfolding to success. Such emotions make a man forget food, sleep, friends, love, everything. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. It's not the love you make, it's the love you give. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. Everyone should consider his body as a priceless gift from one whom he loves above all, a marvelous work of art, of indescribable beauty, and mystery beyond human conception, and so delicate that a word, a breath, a look, nay, a thought may injure it. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. My project was retarded by laws of nature. The world was not prepared for it. It was too far ahead of time. But the same laws will prevail in the end and make it a triumphal success. I am unwilling to accord to some small-minded and jealous individuals the satisfaction of having thwarted my efforts. These men are to me nothing more than microbes of a nasty disease. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. All of these years of my service towards mankind did not bring me nothing but assaults and humiliations. Don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own.